Hi there, welcome back to my lessons. It is the second video in my series about algorithms. In the previous video we spoke about quicksort algorithm. In this lesson I want to speak about mergesort algorithm. Let's start with theory. Conceptually, a mergesort works as follows. Divide the unsorted array into subarrays each containing one element. An array of one element is considered sorted. Repeatedly merge subarrays to produce new sorted subarrays until there is only one subarray remaining. This will be the sorted array. Mergesort is a divide and conquer algorithm. There are two types of implementation of the algorithm. It is top-down implementation and bottom-up implementation. We will consider the top-down implementation. Imagine we have an unsorted array. Next, we recursively split the array into subarrays. We must split to the extent that, as a result, we get a lot of arrays, each consisting of one element. As you may have noticed, we split the arrays in the middle. As a result, we have many subarrays containing one element each. We have completed the first part of the mergesort algorithm by splitting the array into subarrays. The second part of the mergesort algorithm is merge and sort. Take the first subarray that contains one element, that is 7, and take the second subarray that contains one element, that is 2. Compare values. 2 less than 7. The new subarray will consist of two sorted elements, 2 and 7. Then take the third subarray that contains one element, that is 5, and take the fourth subarray that contains one element, that is 5. Compare values. 5 less than 9. The new subarray will consist of two sorted elements, 5 and 9. At the first merge step, we got two subarrays with sorted values. Let's continue to merge and sort subarrays. Compare the first element of the first subarray and the first element of the second subarray. If the first element of the first subarray is less than the first element of the second subarray, put it in a new sorted subarray. In our case, 2 is less than 5. We put 2 in a new subarray. Then compare the second element of the first subarray and the first element of the second subarray. If the second element of the first subarray is less than the first element of the second subarray, put it in a new sorted subarray. In our case, 7 is more than 5. We put 5 in a new subarray. Then compare the second element of the first subarray and the second element of the second subarray. If the second element of the first subarray is less than the second element of the second subarray, put it in a new sorted subarray. In our case, 7 is less than 9. We put 7 in a new subarray. The last element is put at the end of the new subarray. Well, that's it. Our array is sorted with the mergesort algorithm. Look at the animation. Once again, the algorithm consists of two main steps. In the first stage, we split the array into subarrays consisting of one element. In the second stage, we merge the subarrays one by one with each other while comparing the values of the array being merged. Thus, we perform merge sorts. It is time to code. Let's start. We create an array for sorting and fill it with random values. Then create a copy of the numbers array. We will need this array for the script to work, and we will write the result of sorting the numbers array into it. We will have three functions. The first function is called mergesort. The function will output debug log and run a sorting of the array numbers. The second function is called split. The function we'll use as a recursion for splitting the source array. The third function is called merge. The function we'll use for merging and sorting split subarrays. Let's add in this mergesort function, output the array numbers and a result of sorting the array result. The first parameter of the type array is our initial unsorted array. The second parameter of the type array is a link to the array result. Let's move on to the split function. The function takes 4 parameters. The first parameter of the type array is the array to split. The second parameter is the beginning index to start splitting the array. The third parameter is the ending index to end splitting the array. The first parameter of the type array is a link to the array result. Add a condition to the function that if the number of array's elements is 1, then exit the recursion loop. Then we define a middle index by splitting the array into 2 parts. After that, recursively call this function for each part. In the end, call the merge function. Let's move on to the merge function. The function takes 5 parameters. The first parameter of the type array is our initial unsorted array. The second parameter is the beginning index of a subarray. The third parameter is the middle index of a subarray. The first parameter is the ending index of a subarray. The fifth parameter of the type array is a link to the array result. In the loop, we loop through all the elements of one merge array and compare them with the elements of the second merge array. Almost done. Let's return to the mergesort function and make the primary call to the split function with the necessary parameters. Then call the mergesort function. Okay, let's run the script and see the result. The array was sorted using the mergesort algorithm. Well done. I will link the presentation and the GitLab with the code under the video. Thank you for watching my videos. See you in the next videos.